Now, I've been quite some time wanting to get one of these. I almost went with a Makita, but I already purchased a WEN product and I was very happy with it. So that's why I ended up purchasing more WEN product, because I've been wanting to try out more of their products since I was so happy and pleased with the first one. Okay, they really take this up. I can't even get it open. There we go. Okay, so first things first, we have some instructions. Bracket, we'll find out what's that for exactly. Our dust collector, it's pretty big. Okay, let's just get everything out of the box and then we'll talk about it. It's pretty heavy. Doesn't seem cheap. Okay, that's all that's in the box. And just so you know, this is model 6530. Here we have our rabbiting depth stop, our dust bag, our parallel guide fence. At the bottom there's a wing nut. And here we have a short router. On the top of our planer, we have our clip extension glide. On the top is our depth adjustment knob, depth adjustment guide, our lock knob, adjustment front shoe. Our handle has a nice rubber grip there. Our trigger switch, on and off switch. On the back side here is where you store your blade ratchet. Fixed rear shoe, chip extraction ports, our drive belt cover, and in front of your belt cover is your parallel guide lock knob. And here in the back is a safety feature. That's your kickstand. And the tool comes with a 6-foot cord. Nice. And on the top here we have our chip extraction guide switch. And how this works is you take your bag, place it in, lock it in place. And if this is the side that you're using your bag, or if you want to use that side, then you swap it over to the opposite side. If you see here on your bag, there's a little notch. And then here there's a little notch. You just meet those up. That's how you get your bag in. I like that feature because if you're left-handed like me, most tools that I always run into, they're right-handed tools. So that swapping the bag on either side is a thumbs up for me. And if you see here, it comes set to 0 and your maximum cutting depth is 1/8. And when you're turning your depth adjustment knob, what's moving is not your blade, it's your front shoe. And if you see your shoe here, when I turn, that's as far as it goes. And when I set my square to my rear shoe, you can clearly see that that is 1/8 of an inch. And what your ratchet is for is to, you see here all the nuts, is so you can replace your blade. So you have 1, 2, 3 of them. And what our little kickstand is for is to ensure that your blade is never touching any surface, to prevent your blade from being damaged. Now for this locking knob here, that is for our depth stop. As you can see, it gives you up to 1 inch. So what we do is remove this wing nut. Like so. And if you're trying to remove 1/4 of an inch, you can raise it up and down to get to that mark. And if you look carefully right there, that's your mark. That's what you go by. So there we have it set for 1/4 of an inch. You just have to be careful that it's flush against that as well, because you see right there, it's a little off. So you want to make sure that you have it nice and flush, and that's your mark there. Right there. Now, I really won't go off that guide. I will prefer that you get a kit like this. You can place it there and you'll get an exact measurement of your 1/4 inch or whatever the height is that you're trying to go for. This kit here, I think I paid about 40 bucks for it. But when you're dealing with tools, when you have to make those type of adjustments, this is the type of equipment that you should purchase. It'll help you to be more accurate. I'll leave a link in the description of this exact kit that I had purchased. Now our guide fence connects on the opposite side. Let's take this wing nut off. Okay. I'm not sure if you can see that. It has the same shape as your guide rail there. Let's connect it first. As you can see, our guide rail's connected, and with this wing nut here, you can adjust it. You can see here, that's our 2-inch mark, 1 inch, and our half. Set it to 2-inch. Tighten your wing nut at the bottom. Now I have my 2x4 here just to kind of give you an idea of what the depth stop and guide gauge actually does. So what it is let's just say you want to take off, this is just an example, if you want to take off only half of one side of the board. So you have it set there. Let me get it closer here so you can see better. So you set this one to the in or out, and your depth stop up or down. So if you want to take off 1/4 of an inch on this side, then you continue planing and running your tool until this side meets with your depth stop. So I hope that I explained that. That's probably the best way I could explain it. But yeah, you're just cutting one side of your board, and your depth stop is what helps you stop when you need to stop. Now the guide fence, what I don't like is it only mounts to one side, and it's kind of flimsy if you look at that. So that can probably throw off your cuts, but I didn't purchase the tool for this. Why I purchased the tool for is because around in the spring, I'm about to do a 10x30 deck. And the deck boards aren't all going to be great or in great condition. Some are going to be a little warped. And with this planker, I heard for the price, it works great. And I'm also going to be testing this on my picnic tables. As time went by, the picnic tables actually moved upward. It's not a flat surface anymore. So we're going to test this tool today. Another cool feature that I like is that our dust bag actually has a weight on it. That's first time I've seen that. I'm gonna set my tool to 1/16. Right there. And I don't know if you can see that. That looks like 1/16 to me. And here's my picnic table. As you can see, it's not flushed anymore. I had put a screw in there some time back to prevent it from getting any worse. But I got to it too late. So let's try to fix this. Get a nice flat surface. As you can see, I have it set facing where my dust bag is at. Here's your trigger and your safety. Press in. So if you don't press your safety, there's nothing you can do. It won't turn on. Press inward. All right, let's try out this tool. Start out back here. Let's get this out the way. Let's brush some of this off so we can see where we at. Look at that. Awesome. That is, I'm amazed. I really am. It's really nice and smooth. I'm very happy. I'm very impressed. I'm more impressed because I only paid 40 bucks for the tool. That's pretty cool. As for the dust bag, let's see how much it actually... Okay. You can come out now. Okay. The bag is full. Okay, so here, let's slide this out. And look at that. It's full. So I guess it just couldn't collect anymore. I can tell you this now. I wish it opened up a little bit more so it'd be more easier. There you go. You just had to be a little more tough with it. Nice. Now let's try the depth stop and guide fence. So what I did is I just screwed in my 2x4 to the picnic table. And let's also do this test without the dust bag. Nice. Awesome. Look at that. That impressed me because I really thought it was gonna go crooked or something on me. And I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. There you go. It'll focus there. It looks good. I like it. It did get a little funny when it hit this knot here, but that's understandable. That was impressive. It really was. I almost forgot to show you one more feature. You see the center of your shoe? That groove right there? Let's just say you have a sharp edge. You want to remove that edge. Place your tool like so. And you take that edge right off. Another thing is that you can only plane with the grain of the wood. So you can go this way, flip it this way, you can go this way like you saw me do, but you cannot go this way, only with the grain of the wood. Okay, so that's about it for this tool. That's my unboxing and short review video. The WEN 3/4 electric planer model 6530. Give you a little tour here. There's our 2x4. Nice. So what I think about it, 2 thumbs up. For 40 bucks, it's a steal. It really is.